Angles are off. Either way, Bluespecs beer reviews, and I'm here with a beer from Bell's. I think I did the Arabacadabra a couple days ago. But Bell's is just awesome. They have a cherry stout that I'm really looking to get. I've seen it and I need to get it. I just haven't seen it in a single. But I've heard it's good, so I think I'm gonna get a 6-pack if I don't see it in a single. But either way, I'm gonna be reviewing a beer from them called their Winter White Ale. I'm trying. I bought a few singles of winter beers, and that's what I'm trying to do here in the past few days. Probably tomorrow too. But this is a Belgian-inspired white ale, brewed and bottled by Bell's, which is in Comstock, Michigan. Michigan beers are awesome. You got Bell's, you got Founders. That's good beer. That's good beer up in Michigan. Says Bell's Winter White Ale is a bright alternative to the dark and heavy winter seasonal beers. One good example is the beer I just reviewed, the Boulevard Nutcracker Winter Warmer. As you can see, this is kind of the example of what they're trying to do here, or what they're trying to go against. They're not really against it, but they're doing something different than this kind of product, which is what we see a lot this time of year. So different from the dark and heavy winter seasonal beers, this stylish and refreshing wheat ale is fermented with Belgian yeast, yielding a mix of clove and fruity aromas without the use of any spices, and an ideal beer for embracing winter. It says 3.6 out of 5 on Beer Advocate, and it is 5% alcohol by volume. Let's go ahead and dive in here. Holy crap, I can't even see through the bottom. So look at this right now. This is what it's like right now, and we have a bunch of cake stuff at the bottom here. So I'm going to swish and try to get out. Oh, it's coming. It's coming. Okay. Oh, hello. I love that. Like, whenever I have a beer that is just has a bunch of stuff caked at the bottom, we see this descending cloud right now. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a cloud of stuff. Yeah, you can see it. See this? This is a cloud of stuff, and this is the bottom. See, I love this because when we have a beer with a bunch of stuff caked at the bottom, swish it, pour it in. This is the result. I don't know if you can see it now, but before we had a descending cloud like going down like this. So with that pour, we had about a finger of small bubbled white head. The body before was still it was still opaque, but you can still see a lot of light through it now. Very little. It's very yellowish. It has the appearance of a white ale. Ooh. Smells kind of like Weissbier or half a Weiss beer, a little bit like that. We have like a clove spice type thing, which is from that Belgian yeast that they use, and it's pretty evident that they use a Belgian yeast because I've had a lot of Belgian beers, and this smells a lot like those. At least the lighter ones. It smells great. It has a nice clove going on with it. The white bread. It smells great. Let's go ahead and dive in here. Never had this one before. Whew. And I love the picture. I love Bell's labels that they use, including this one with the winter scene. I love their labels for sure. So I can taste like a really minute amount of hops there, but it's like there to preserve it, not to give the flavors from other things. but the yeast, the Belgian yeast, is really present. So you have the white bread, the white bread crust. You got a spice type of yeast Belgian thing going on, like the cloves a little bit, and like a fruity type thing too. It's a Belgian yeasty type thing. The Belgian yeast really comes out for sure. This is a very, very good beer. I mean, I really am liking this a lot. The feel is medium. It's moving towards medium. However, it's just still kind of, it's still like it's not as thick as or heavy as, say, the regular dark product that you get with these winter warmer type things. It has a lot of drinkability, even crushability, I would say. Very nice. One qualm, I guess. This doesn't make me think of, I mean, it doesn't, I think it's possible for me that this does not make me feel like it's a winter beer to me. It just doesn't seem like that to me. To me, it does not seem like it's a beer that's supposed to be for winter. I mean, it's not a summer beer either. It's not. It's more like maybe a fall beer, but maybe it's just like a Belgian Hefeweiss beer. It's like a Belgian wheat ale is really what it is. That's the main thing that it is. And as that, it's an A+. It's a very, very, well, I'll say A. For a Belgian wheat ale, it's very, very good. It's very excellent. Solid A. But there's not much about it that makes me think of winter, so I do love this beer. I don't think I would buy a 6-pack of it because I mean, if I'm looking for like a winter beer, that this is not what I would go for or think about. So for that reason, I'm gonna go ahead and stick with an A- for this one, just because of that, the weird, I guess stylistic issue for me. Either way, this is a fantastic beer. I love it. Let me know if you've had the Winter White Ale from Bell's. And if you have, let me know, and we'll talk about it, and I would love to discuss it with you. Either way, thank you very much for watching, and